What's up, guys? As you can see from the caption, today we're going to talk about how to hold a microphone. This one's not for the professionals. This is not for the sound engineers. This is for the regular person talking on a mic. Quick and low down. Here we go. Talk into the microphone, not over the microphone. Let's talk about why. I'm going to break this down in a way so normal people can understand how a microphone works. Okay? It works by vibrations. All right. So when I speak, it's actually sending out a vibration, sending out to the world, right? So when I speak onto a microphone, what it's doing, I'm taking this apart as you can see here, it's actually hitting that. Okay, there's actually something underneath there that moves up and down, right? That's all a microphone is, right? So if I'm speaking and the sound waves are going over this diaphragm isn't wiggling. It's really all it is. That's all a sound wave is, right? It's a speaker. It's moving up and down, right? And so when that moves up and down, it sends an electronic signal out to the board, right? So if I have it down here, it's not going to hear me. Especially guys that walk around like this, it's just not going to hear. It's impossible. Okay, the stuff you see on TV where they hold the microphones like that and hear them, because they got another microphone somewhere else. All right, it is impossible for that to really work. You need to speak into the microphone, directly into the microphone. Right. Let's talk about why you got to talk on a microphone. All right, so again, like I said in the beginning, this is not for the professionals. I'm going to break this thing way down so normal people can understand our jargon, right? So when you're working on a microphone, what we're going to do is we normally set what's called the gain. All right, so the easiest way to understand gain for somebody who has no idea what I'm talking about here is really the sensitivity of the microphone. It's how much it's picking up and how little it's picking up in the room, right? So you can make these really sensitive and hear everything in the room, right? So if somebody's holding the microphone way down here, I got to turn that gain way up to try and hear that, just to try to hear that, right? Now, if somebody's over here, I need far less gain to make it work. See what I'm saying? Because they can hear just fine. It's hitting the vibrations, are hitting that diaphragm, and it's working, right? So why does that cause feedback? Well, what happens is when someone's talking way down here, we got to boost the heck out that gain and hope to God it's not hearing its own speaker, right? So typically the speakers, wherever you're going to be at, right? And what's happening is you get what's called a feedback loop, all right? That's what feedback is. It's feeding back into the microphone or into from the speaker into the microphone, speaker, microphone, speaker, microphone, speaker, microphone, and does that infinite times. I mean, it's almost like an echo that just goes really, really loud. That's really all feedback is, right? But it's hearing itself in the speaker. That's the problem. So when we're talking down here, in order for anybody to hear you, we got to boost that gain and boost that level, make it really, really sensitive to try and hear you. Well, now we're picking up everything in the room, all right? And when the speakers start hearing themselves through the microphone, it starts making that noise, all right? So that's why it's vitally, vitally important to speak into the microphone, not over the microphone. All right, now here's another situation. Let's say I have somebody who knows how to hold a microphone, knows how to use a microphone. And they're talking into it just like this and doing a great job. Everybody can hear them loud and clear in their ceremony or, speeches or whatever we're doing. They can hear it. But the next guy's way down here. All right, well, I've got that microphone set properly because the guy knows how to actually use the microphone, right? The next guy's down here. And he's going, well, why can't anybody hear me? And the crowd's saying, hey, we can't hear you. Speak up, speak up. And I'm boosting it, trying to get something to come out of this microphone, right? Well, then it goes up here. Well, what happens? We just boosted the hell out of this microphone, right? So now if he's up here, it's whoa, just crazy loud. We don't want that, right? All you hear is, and then he going, whoa, and then he backs off the microphone again, and it causes confusion because I'm coming up, I'm coming down the microphone, and we're fighting each other, okay? Holding a microphone is important. Hold it properly. You don't hold it up like this. You don't hold it way down here, okay? You hold it right there. Big, meaty part of the handle. Talking to the microphone. Properly talking to the microphone. All right, but you might be going, but Ben, we can hear you just fine on this little bitty thing that's not facing at you. You're right. You absolutely can. And here's the difference, okay? This microphone is designed for, recording or speaking into and coming out of a speaker somewhere, wherever it's coming out of, right? That's what these are designed for. This guy right here, this little guy that I'm talking in, all that's doing is going directly to my phone. That's it. That's all it's doing, right? So if it goes to my phone, we can make it really, really sensitive because we're not going to get feedback because it's not hearing itself. Does that make sense? So whenever you see somebody like this talking on a video, connected to their GoPro, their camera, their phone, however it is, it's easy. It's very, very simple. It doesn't take any know-how, really. You can just talk into it and be fine, right? And it picks up everything around us because it's a smaller diaphragm. It doesn't take a whole lot, right? But I would never, ever rely on something like this for live sound. We'd get feedback and it'd be a mess. It'd be terrible, right? There is absolutely a difference. All right, so again, remember what we're going to do when we're talking to a microphone is talk into the mic. Imagine there's a bottom here. This is the only place anybody can hear you. Imagine you're speaking through a tube to the bottom of the microphone. That's how you properly hold a microphone. Speak into the mic, not over the mic, not at your belly button, and definitely not down here. Nobody's going to hear you. Nobody's going to hear you. You're going to make your sound guy look bad. You're going to look bad. It's not what you want to do. Talk directly into the microphone. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. Simple and easy. Microphone placement, microphone, how to hold your microphone, and how to actually speak into your mic, guys. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.